how can we do anything but marvel at tonight's honoree, Peter Gedende? He's an orphan who returned to his village to give back where he lost so much. It's an amazing story. At age 12, both of his parents died of an unknown disease because people in his village never saw a doctor. They never took any tests. Later, he lost 6 of his siblings to an undiagnosed illness. And then he said simply, enough. He vowed to pursue his education so that no one else in this rural Kenya village would face disease without knowledge. He got scholarship after scholarship until he attended the University of Washington in Seattle. He told his story and he raised money for a medical facility with the hope that orphans would no longer outnumber parents. In 2 years, that clinic has provided care to some 18,000 patients. Let us marvel at Peter Gedene, a man who gave his village not just an outstretched hand, but his entire heart.
It just became part of my responsibility that I want to go back and touch people's lives in the way mine had been touched. My name is Peter Kithene. I started Mama Maria Clinic. The way the poorest of the poor are being treated, that kind of affected me. The locals know that if you go to the Mama Maria Clinic, you'll get the medication. When I was 12, my parents died. Then the family scattered. Before that, I'd lost many of my siblings. When the parents pass on, it's scary. We didn't have anything. My dad was saying he just wants to go to a hospital, and he couldn't. The expectation of the people and what they encouraged me to do was to drop out of school and do fishing on the lake, then support my siblings. I somehow thought that wasn't a solution. So this is where I used to sleep. This is the mat, this is the type of mat that I used. And on this kind of mat will be like 8 kids sleeping on this. It was difficult to study here, so what I did, I carried my mat and went and I would just sleep at school. After getting admission letter to go to high school, that's when I started thinking about US colleges. Coming home was a huge journey. My path that led me to where I am right now. It's unbelievable. The community kind of have hope on one person and just, it's overwhelming. We want to create a very efficient system. Kids that would have passed on with malaria or diarrhea, that's not the case now. To me, a hero is somebody who put the lives of other people first and gives selflessly for others and then come out triumphant. That's a hero.